Cocoa growing in Ghana. So the growing areas of cocoa in Ghana, we have Accra, there is Kumasi, we have Takoradi. So those are the main growing areas. However, other cocoa growing countries in Africa include Nigeria, Ivory Coast, and Cameroon. For this topic, we'll particularly focus on the growing of cocoa in Ghana in particular. Factors favoring cocoa growing in Ghana. 1. We have high relative humidity, over 75% throughout the year. High annual rainfall of between 1,300 to 1,500 millimeters, well distributed throughout the year. High temperatures all year of between 24 to 27 degrees Celsius. Deep well-drained soils rich in humus. Soil should be loamy or light clay. Lowland or low altitude below 750 millimeters above the sea level. Absence of strong winds that may blow off premature cocoa pods. Young trees also require protection from direct sunlight, so there should be some shade conditions. Sufficient sunshine when pods are ripening. And lastly, plenty of labor for cultivation and harvesting of cocoa. So those are the conditions or the factors that favor growing of cocoa in Ghana. Next is cultivation of cocoa. So how is cocoa cultivated? This is done on small scale holdings and plantations. The land is first cleared and plowed. Cocoa seeds are raised in a nursery. After about 4 to 5 months, the cocoa seedlings are transplanted into the prepared fields. Application of manure and weeding is done to improve the quality of the cocoa plants. Next is harvesting of cocoa. So how is cocoa harvested? This begins during the 5th year. It is done twice a year. The ripe pods are cut from the trunk and branches by use of a long knife. The pods are heaped at a central place, awaiting delivery to the collection points. Next, we have processing of cocoa. So in processing, the pods are split open with a sharp knife and the beans embedded in the pulp removed or scooped out by hand. Beans are heaped and covered with banana leaves to ferment or drain away the juicy pulp. The fermented beans are washed, cleaned, and then dried in the sun till they turn brown. Dry beans are sorted out, graded, and packed in bags to be delivered to collecting centers. The importing countries further process cocoa through cleaning, roasting, and removal of husks to produce cocoa nibs. Cocoa nibs are ground into powder and cocoa butter is separated. So that is how processing of cocoa is done. Next we have marketing of cocoa. So how is cocoa marketed? From the marketing centers, the dry cocoa beans are transported to the ports of Accra, Tema, and Takoradi by rail or road. They are then shipped to Europe and other African countries. We have uses of cocoa. 1. Cocoa is used to make beverage. It is used in making cosmetics, e.g. cocoa butter. It is also used in making sweets, ice cream, and flavoring. Problems facing cocoa farming in Ghana. 1. We have pests and diseases such as swollen shoot, Manila disease, black spots, and cuspid bug, which destroy the crop, leading to low yields. We have strong harmattan winds that break the branches and cause premature ripening of pods. There is fluctuation of prices in the world market that discourage the farmers. We have low prices paid to the crop, which also discourage the farmers from cultivating the crop because of the low proceeds. Next problem is short supply of labor, which delay the harvesting of the crop. Poor transport facilities make it difficult for the farmers to deliver the crop in time. This will normally lead to losses to the farmers.